Aftercare is very important to the industry because everyone wants to know how we're caring for the athletes when they finish their time on the racetrack.
Well, most of the race horses only race for 2 to 5 years at the most, and the average age of a thoroughbred might be 23 years old. So that we have a lot of years after the racing career to look after horses.
And they enjoy racing, they enjoy running, so if they can have second careers as either a trail horse or a jumper, it's great.
We've had some horses that have gotten retired and gone to schools to help with disabled children, and there's some that have become show horses, and some will, if they have a physical issue, will donate to a teaching hospital if that will help them.
We believe there's a 100% responsibility for the participants in our game to provide for a meaningful program, for a legitimate and a well thought out plan to take care of the retired horses that mean so much to us and basically support all of us on a day-to-day basis.
Aftercare is important to me and to all horsemen for the simple reason that horses are our lives. You know, they give us everything, they give us our enjoyment, they give us our careers, and we owe them a real debt there.
They get great care, you know, when they're babies, when they're yearlings, all the way through, and it's our responsibility once they're no longer racing that we take care of them.
Dealing with a big problem in a rational way, trying to find sustainable methods of funding, small amounts of money from a lot of people, using existing industry resources so we're being as efficient as we can so we can put the money where it's supposed to be, which is in the care of the horses.
We're participating with the TAA through all of our public sales. I think that it's something that, sure, it's a risk. Will it go 100% smoothly? No one knows. But we know that doing nothing is not an option.
Once they go to a facility, we have to know that the facility is able to take care of it by them having the funds to follow up on that and the means to follow up on that and make sure that things are being done properly. I think people that support the organization can do that with full confidence.
The TAA is really the first time that the industry has gotten together to fund retirement of racehorses and adoption of racehorses and moving these horses into other lives.
It's an all-encompassing, organized effort where everyone's asked to contribute and everyone's asked to participate so that it's a shared responsibility.
Everyone who touches horses, benefits from horses, is involved with horses, is being asked to give just a tiny bit. It's just the right thing to do.
The accreditation part of this is absolutely vital, and this is one of the main missions of what the TAA is about.
There needs to be a central organization, and there needs to be some mandated payment to that organization so that these horses are cared for properly when they're retired.
I think ultimately if we can get the entire racing community behind the TAA and everyone come together for a common goal, that success will be in the simple form of proper funding to make sure that the horses are looked after.
The TAA, Thoroughbred Aftercare Alliance. It's one more thing we can do to help take care of these horses.
I think success for the TAA will be that the horses are insured a good life after their racing career. Part of that success is going to be dependent on everyone in the industry to contribute. And I think that the jockeys, the riders, the trainers, the owners, the fans all have to embrace this effort. And with that, the TAA will be successful.
Aftercare for our thoroughbred athletes is so important. They put on such a great show for us, and they give us everything on the line every time they go out. They deserve to have the same care after they retire that they get when they're racing.
Please join the Aftercare Alliance. It is so important for these horses to find a good home.
These horses give us everything they have, and it's the very least that we can do to give something back to them. And I'd appreciate if you'd be a part of making the difference in their lives.